Play yours, Josh Jones. Alright. That's next week. Injury. Dun dun dun. And we won. Shaq Wasson. I don't want to be a run stopper. Or legit. Who got injured? Dun dun dun. There's my left tackle. Backup one signed off the waivers. Okay. Start weekly training. Dun dun dun. Cover 2 man. We are going to stay with the verts. Let's start training. Dun dun dun. Green Giant. Dun. Advance to next week. Dun dun dun. Any injuries? No injuries. And we lost our weekly training against the Lions. 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Bang, bang, bang. Upgrade players. Josh. Cannon Armin. Allen. Field General. Really? Really? Next week we can do our set man, classified player, our improved team. Let's check, see who's on our market for practice squad eligible players. Practice squad eligible. Boink. Quarterbacks. Nope. Halfbacks. Any rookies worth a fucking hoot nanny? Nope. Fullbacks. Nobody. Wide receivers. Nobody really worth a hoot nanny. Tight ends. Boink. Nobody worth a hoot nanny. Left tackles. I really don't see nobody. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. Huh. Uh-uh. Left ends. Vanderhals. Deshaun Hall. All rookies. Defensive tackles. Nobody. Hard 20 defender. Mm-hmm. Nope. 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 Alright. Middle linebacker. Feedy. Oh, what the motherfucker. Nope. 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 Malik Jefferson. He's 22, 87 speed. I'm picking him up. Thank you. Cornerback. Nope. Free safety. Nope. Alright, so on a practice squad. Nope. Free safety. Nope. Cornerback. Nope. Nope. Okay. Right outside linebacker. Nobody worth a. Okay. What about right here? Middle linebacker. Nope. 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 Okay. Left outside linebacker. Nope. 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 Oh no. Nope. Right end. Nope. Defensive tackle. Left end. Nope. Right tackle. Fred Johnson. Hmm. 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 Let's see. They got young guys. I'll be taking them from them. Nope. Nope. 6'5". I'm trying to get this big backup line, so we'll see. Okay, wide receiver. Pringle. Fullbacks. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Halfbacks. Brian Hill. Drip. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Nope. Quarterbacks and nope. Okay. The first thing we do is just start our weekly training, and then I'll put my 10 guys on there. Alright. Okay. Okay. I do want to see how my guys did this week, so overall so far during the preseason. One of the worst offenses. Of course we are. And decent defense or whatever. Okay, so now we go to roster. Jason Kroom's injured. I like him. He's injured. Out for 7 weeks. He could be coming back and gives me a third tight end. But first thing we need to do is like him. I really don't want him on the roster. He's out for 39 weeks. Green or Pope? That means I can put Evan Brown back there. I mean, Bates and Freddie Johnson's right there, so I can Bates back into the middle. Got Cody Ford, so
This is an important message from National Grid for Stephen Schaefer II. We can be reached at 1-800-44...
Weird, but whatever. Ryan Pope, Bates, Johnson, Ford. So Pope, 57, Freddie Johnson's. And now I can move Pope over here to the other one and put the other guy. Move him onto my practice squad. Alright, now left ends. Can Michael please tell Michael to be on practice squad? Get the fuck on practice squad, dude. I don't even want to check my roster. I can't get rid of none of these guys. Great. Davis, Mo Alexander, Vorshawn Johnson, Gary Johnson. Can I just move him to the IR? No, I can't place them on EIR. Great. Like Mark Fields. TJ Green's a definite stain. I like to keep Woods on the roster, but moving to practice squad. Emmanuel Hall at 9. Are we good? Oh, we're good. Nice, okay. Now we can advance next week. Boom. Nobody okay. Nobody got taken off my roster either. Okay. That means that everybody's roster should be fucking free agent. Let me look and see what we got now. There's McLaughlin. San Fran, I'm sorry, but I want my kicker back. Don't care. Come on, Chase McLaughlin. Yes, Ninja Johnny Townsend, so whatever. Alright. Okay, so now we can adjust my depth chart to what I want. Depth chart. Boom. First at this button. I didn't want that. Okay. Frank Gore. TJ Yacht. Deshaun. Alright, so here's where it's going to be confusing. See. We're Yeldon. Singletary back him up. We're going to have Scott. We're going to have Gore. Croft. Yeldon. Then we got. Alright, so now we got Foster, Brown, Beasley, McKenzie, Johnson, Roberts. Okay. Croft, Knox, Sweeney. Okay. Right goal. Boom. And actually, we're going to center. I thought I put one of them in there. Whoops, oh well. Luciano, Pope, and Span. Dawkins. So we're gonna have Cody Ford backing up everybody. Left end, Shaq Lawson, Trent Murphy, Jerry Hughes, Jerry Green, Shaq Lawson, and I'm sorry, Trent Murphy. I just don't fucking like you, dude. And we're putting Lugit. Yeah, you're just going down the line, dude. You're not even wanted. Left. Starter. Dun. That's fine. Dun. 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 Yeah. Sorry, Roberts. You're just not doing it, dog. You ain't. Foster. Singletary. Powerbag will be Gore. Alright, so. Ed Oliver, Corey Legit. You. Alrighty. Playing the Jets week 1. Let's check injury report. Okay, the Jets. So the Jets. Winters, Nua, Williamson, Miles, Zimmerman, Quav, Glennon, Johnson, Herndon, Myers, Cannon, Bellamy, Moore, Cashman. Kill. Mm-mm. Okay. TJ Green got an upgrade. Man, faster. Cool. Playful game. Really. A very fucking 15. Not gonna happen. Not happen. So passing yards easy. I gotta watch for Jamal Adams. That motherfucker cheats. Like, cheats bad. Anytime I get near him, just hold the RB button down.
Can anyone unseat the Patriots? It's the coach. This is opening weekend
It's
on EA Sports.
EA Sports.
Coming up,
it's in the
we'll watch
game.
a couple of young quarterbacks who are looking to make the jump in their second seasons. As we'll see Josh Allen of the Bills taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
The New York Jets.
I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, let's get you to the Garden State of New Jersey. Standing by, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we have a damp and rainy afternoon in the tri-state area as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium in the Garden State of New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. So happy to be with you, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. And we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
There we
so
go.
much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
Here's Le'Veon Bell's first carry as a New York Jet.
Good job, Eddie
getting
boy.
a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Well, this Week 1 matchup pitting a couple Empire State rivals, no strangers to each other. They were both original members of the AFL, the American Football League, way back in 1960 to 1969. It's been a close series. Bills lead it all time, 62-55. And, of course, both of these franchises really feel like they have their quarterbacks of the future in Josh Allen and Sam Darnold.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
This is taken at the 18. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
56. 5. 57
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Bravo.
To throw again on second down. Allen, he's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down.
56. Alert. Smith.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's complete to Croft. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Here we go, G. Get up. 5 wide. Hey, team 6.
On first down, Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. There he goes left side.
Wow, fucking my guy slipped.
Back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've
That
never
was
heard anybody
bullshit.
say Oski.
Wow.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
Why is Mark back here?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to
Why
the
was
20.
Mark out there?
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. This is the 3rd-round pick out of FAU, Devin Singletary. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Brian Poole. You know, projections for him were a little all over the board. Some saw him as a day 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a first-round talent. I also had teams that had him listed as a day 3 guy, which is rounds 4 through 7. So him going in the 3rd round kind of fit in the middle. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder wanting to prove that he should have been taken higher.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And that'll be incomplete.
What the fuck was
Anthony
he
Johnson,
doing?
the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. As far as undrafted players go, Philip Lindsay took most of the headlines a season ago. But remember, Robert Foster was undrafted out of Alabama as well, signed with the Bills in May of 2018 and had a pretty good year. 27 catches, 541 yards. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Switch. Check 50. Middle. Hey, Charlie.
On 2nd and 1, Allen. That one complete to Yeldon. Yeah,
You ain't hitting me, dude.
Right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
57.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Darnold completes it, and he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Caught here by Griffin. And he's
that holding up there, boys?
With a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
There you go.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. Caught here by Bell.
Good job, boys.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty runs.
What the fuck ever?
Pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired up. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap for Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A 59-yard attempt.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. They run here with Singletary. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary.
Get off me, I got it.
Into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
Oh, what the fuck?
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now a first down carry by Bell. Bell a first down and then some. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 out first.
We're going to give you the cornerback.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Bell running on first down as he'll push forward for about 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down, it's Bell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Second and goal, the lone man to the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there.
Zero
penetration. They're an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Second and 5 now. Allen, he rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
That dude didn't even budge.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Bell stopped up behind the line as he's going to wind up losing a couple here. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
It's not often that you get 19-year-olds that enter the NFL, but this guy is absolutely special. Tremaine Edmonds out of Virginia Tech, 6'4", 250-plus pounds, can run like a deer. We just saw his ability to flash and make plays.
His brother Terrell also taken in the first round. First set of brothers taken in the first round of the same draft in NFL history.
Whatever.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9.
Oh, look, I lost Levi Wallace.
We'll be back to 3rd and 3. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Darnold now, only 1 pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Bell. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold.
See, my guy just don't stand there. He goes to cover a guy.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now they went draw play there on 3rd down around the goal line. Something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call. But it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end. But they find a way to create a little bit of extra space.
Now a hit and a loose football. Taking it right down Broadway. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Vincent Smith taking it in. And the Jets will extend their lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
This will be fielded at the 8.
I'm holding on to it this time.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now this one complete to Robert Foster, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Singletary.
Nobody wants to block
this
anybody?
Defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing on second down. Allen looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Allen now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Exit.
And again, it's Allen. This one caught by Beasley. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They'll run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Bilal Powell and his offensive mates retaking the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game planned for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Bell. Space to maneuver at the 40. Cuts it out to the sideline. And down to the 19-yard line. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 19-yard line. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold on the catch. It's Crowder.
Wow.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder.
Their defense
already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Hey, shoot!
On 2nd down and 4. Allen. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he is
Dude, you guys got a block.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
That's it, baby. We go first.
This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. He's been in a pretty good groove. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play calling, because now you're in a position where you're confident in either aspect of the game. Dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Darnold now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield. It almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL. Here, trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. There goes Green, and he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
There's the only ones that can do that shit.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick-6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that will get him one closer. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from the pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
Yeah, now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the second quarter. Here's Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold, that's complete. It's Bell. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To the air again, Darnold. And he finds his man Griffin. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On second down now, it's Bell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A final shot before half for Allen. Throw left side complete. It's McKenzie. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So we are at halftime here in the... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing.
No more. I forgot about that. Dawson Knox time.
As well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On 1st down, Singletary. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Here's Allen.
No!
Incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
They'll go again with Bell.
The dude's not that good of a blocker.
Close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Whatever.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Powell takes it from Darnold. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Corey Liggett makes the stop. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I'm backing off.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football, incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
So afraid of
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Singletary again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for this with Singletary.
Oh, come on, guys.
Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Now Bell, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Fielded at the 33. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd and a yard. Allen, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They keep it with Yeldon on first down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Easily complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give
him
a touchdown that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Again, it's Bell. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Darnold now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Darnold. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
need to change Singletary to be in the starting running back.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily none.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. Throwing on second down. Allen, and he rifles one incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it's 3rd down. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man, here's Foster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Are you kidding me?
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll try and run with their fullback.
I'll take 2 points.
Oh, that is going to be a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And
I need to take and get Brown in the game. I don't know why he's not.
a gain of 3 to the 33. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Darnold from the gun. Caught here by Griffin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I got to see which one this place turned out.
They'll run on first down. Bell, and good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to like. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. On 2nd and 7, Allen, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. On first down, it's goal. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another carry now for Gore. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Tell you what, you need the tough yards. You can still turn to the 36-year-old Frank Gore, now in his 15th season in the league. 10 in San Francisco, the 3 in Indy, quick stop in Miami, and now in Buffalo, and still making it happen. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On first down, Gore. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle. Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Darnold on first down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Right at the 40. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you? And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles. Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one. They're down to none? Yes, exactly right. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run with Gore. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gore. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford there for the stop. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run with Gore out of the shotgun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Henry Anderson there on the stop. From midfield, here's Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 15. A little under 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Now Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now here we go on 4th. Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious. And it's a fumble.
What? Yes, I'm making the tacos.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
I was going to start them when I got done with this anyway.
Isn't